Hello and welcome to Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you with Verdict 2014. Let us begin by taking a look at the headlines. Campaigning ends for first phase of polls in Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand, voting to take place on Tuesday. Congress candidate Babu Singh shot at in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua constituency. Alleged assailant is the son of a rival PDP candidate. Huge arms haul in Jammu and Kashmir. Army seizes 18 AK-47 rifles and 5 pistols from a militant hideout in forest near line of control in Kupwara district. Campaigning came to an end today for the first phase of assembly polls in Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand. The two states will witness the first of 5-phased voting on Tuesday. Congress President Sonia Gandhi was the biggest name on the campaign trail on the last day. She was in Jharkhand addressing rallies in poll-bound Gumla and Daltonganj constituency. In Kashmir, former Speaker and NC candidate Mirza Abdul Rashid also held a series of rallies on Sunday. And 28 assembly seats in Jammu and Kashmir and Jharkhand will be at stake when the first phase of polling begins on Tuesday. Close to 300 candidates will be in fray in this phase in both the states. Here is a look at what is at stake on Tuesday.
Both states head into the first of the 5-phase assembly elections with concerns over security. While militancy is a key problem in the valley, Maoist threats loom large in Jharkhand. In all, 28 seats will go to polls in the first phase. 15 assembly seats in Jammu and Kashmir and 13 in Jharkhand will be at stake. 74 candidates are in fray in Jammu and Kashmir, while the fate of 199 candidates will be decided in Jharkhand on November 25th. Preparations are in full swing to ensure peaceful start to the voting process.
ढेर फोर्स लगाकर वही इम्पार्शियल करेंगे, तो इसीलिए मेरा टारगेट नंबर 1 है पब्लिक का जान बचाना मेरा फोर्स का, और जान बचाने के बाद भी इम्पार्शियल इलेक्शन किया जा सकता है. केवल धीरज का जरूरत है.
A big challenge for the Election Commission will be to attract more voters in both states. Cold conditions will be a crucial factor in Kashmir and the Leh Valley. In Jharkhand, Maoists have called for poll boycott, driving authorities to take extra measure to ensure peaceful polling.
Naxal area में क्या है कि they might ambush the convoy while it is en route going and coming. तो वो एक हम लोग के लिए नक्सल एरियाज में जो convoy का protection है that becomes very important. जो वल्नरेबल पॉइंट्स हैं वहाँ पे कहीं लैंडमाइन तो नहीं लगाया, तो उसकी एंटी सैबोटाज चेक हम लोग बराबर कराते रहते हैं.
In Jharkhand, Congress State President Sukhdev Bhagat and AJSU State President Kamal Kishore Bhagat will face each other in Lohardagga. RJD State President Girinath Singh is also in fray from Garhwa in this phase. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And in some shocking news, Congress candidate in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua constituency had a narrow escape when he was fired upon last night. Babu Singh was allegedly attacked by the son of PDP rival candidate Subhash Sharma because of dispute over putting up posters. Now, according to reports, the assailant Sharu Singh forced his way into Babu Singh's house and fired 3 rounds. He was later arrested by the police. Additional security personnel have been deployed in Kathua to maintain law and order before the polls.
के लिए होता है कि पुलिस राउंड अप करती है वेपन, बट वो 100% राउंड अप नहीं करती है. वो उन्हीं केसेस में करती है जहां उनको शक होता है कि यहाँ पे किसी तरह का रिकॉर्ड होता है या फिर किसी तरह का कोई पॉसिबिलिटी होती है, वहाँ राउंड अप करते हैं. 100% राउंड अप नहीं होता है, बट अब इस इंसिडेंट के बाद ऑब्वियसली हम भी अपना काम करेंगे, पुलिस को करवाएंगे कि जितने भी इन्वॉल्व हैं इसमें सभी के वेपन राउंड अप.
And in more news from Jammu and Kashmir, huge cache of arms was recovered today in the state ahead of the first phase of polling. Now, Army seized 18 AK-47 rifles and 5 pistols from a militant hideout in forest near the line of control in Kupwara. Now, this is one of the biggest arms haul in the valley in recent times. The Army also recovered arms and ammunition from Baramulla district. The recoveries included 1 sniper rifle with a magazine and 5 rounds, 2 pistols with 4 live rounds, 2 underbarrel grenade launchers, along with 23 UBGL grenades. And in other news, despite the fact that the Potka Assembly seat in Jharkhand is located in supposedly developed Jamshedpur district, large sections of the population here struggle to come to terms with the basic necessities of roti, kapra or makan. People of the Sabha tribe, for example, struggle with everyday life, let alone progress and development. And elections to them are a mere formality. Here is more.
The area is called Sobbernagar, home to the Sabha tribals of Jharkhand. This traditional forest-dwelling sect has been shifted to the town and given the status of a scheduled tribe. This dilapidated structure is the hostel allotted to them. And this is the school building. But it stopped there. Both structures are now in a shambles, unused and unusable. What remains is unemployment and poverty and a struggle for these people to make ends meet. Elections come and go, huge promises abound before every Vidhan Sabha poll once in 5 years, but little changes. With the result that an apathy to the poll process is the outstanding feature this time.
আমাদের অসুবিধা চলতে রাইতে দিনের সময় হয় কি অসুবিধা এখানে রোড
If development and infrastructure have little meaning here, neither does government-funded education. The lone school building is in tatters and there is no system of employment of teachers or any other form of education administration. A few locals have got together to teach the children, a youth effort to educate a growing number of illiterate children. Funds come from street collections, the begging bowl, so to speak. Hope against hope to revive the system.
हम लोग चाहते हैं कि सरकार हम लोग को कुछ मदद दे ताकि 100 बच्चों का भविष्य उज्जवल हो सके।
आज झारखंड सरकार में खाने का एक समय का खिचड़ी का खाली एक ही व्यवस्था है। यदि बच्चा स्कूल जाता है तो रात को सुबह नाश्ता क्या होगा, रहेंगे कहाँ? ऐसे भी बच्चा है जिसका घर नहीं है, जिसका गार्जियन नहीं है, उनका क्या होगा?
The predominant issues then are clear enough. Providing basic housing and education to the Sabha tribals, extending to infrastructure development of the area and jobs for the youth. The sitting candidate is Menaka Sarkar of the BJP. She is looking for a second term. Standing against Sarkar, there is Bhupendra Nath Sardar of the Jharkhand Vikas Morcha and Sanjeev Sardar of the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, each making the traditional tall claims and promises ahead of pollings.
इस क्षेत्रों का जनता अगर मुझे चुनता है, सर्वप्रथम यही सब प्राथमिकता मेरा रहेगा कि 24 घंटा एक स्वास्थ्य केंद्र में एक डॉक्टर का उपलब्ध हम कराएंगे, वही नर्स रहेगा, लेकिन स्थायी रूप से हम उसको स्थायी रूप से वहाँ पर बहाल रहेगा।
क्षेत्र में अभी मतलब सबसे ज़रूरी है कि शिक्षा का वातावरण को बनाना है और शिक्षा को जागरूक करना है। शिक्षा के साथ साथ स्वास्थ्य, बिजली, पानी ये मेरा प्राथमिकता रहेगा।
Potka Assembly constituency goes to polls on the 2nd of December. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And amid a debate and even a PIL about whether Jammu and Kashmir should have elections when the state is struggling to rehabilitate thousands of flood victims, displaced people say that they are still struggling. They claim that they are yet to get relief material despite making repeated appeals to the state government. Here is more.
Earlier this week, the Supreme Court ruled that flood relief work in Jammu and Kashmir is not a poll code violation. But notwithstanding the green flag to the upcoming assembly elections, people whose lives are devastated by floods say they still remain unheard. They also claim that many leaders made promises, but none have been fulfilled yet.
हमें ना कोई राशन मिला है, ना कोई टेंट वगैरह कुछ नहीं मिला, तो कहते हैं हमें वोट दो, तो हमें ना ज़मीन गिर गई, रुड़ गई, तो मकान भी गिर गए हैं, तो हमें कुछ नहीं मिला, ना राशन दिया, ना कोई चीज़ मिली। हम बहुत परेशान हैं, बच्चे स्कूल से आते हैं तो भूखे मार रहे हैं, बोले खाना दें, खाना दो, हम कहाँ से देंगे खाना?
Immediately after the floods, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced 5,700 crore rupees as assistance for housing and 1,800 crore rupees to fix 6 major hospitals in the state. District authorities claim the administration is doing everything to ensure help for the victims.
विक्टिम्स के लिए जो रिलीफ ऑपरेशंस हैं वो हमारे चल रहे हैं, अभी भी चल रहे हैं। और जितने उनके मकानों के केसेस थे, मैक्सिमम मकानों के केसेस हमने यहाँ से कर दिए हैं सैंक्शन। मैक्सिमम लोगों के अकाउंट में पहुँच गए हैं पैसा। जिन लोगों के रह गए हैं उनके हम कर रहे हैं। और इलेक्शन की वजह से जो मकानों का पैसा देना था या रिलीफ ऑपरेशन से, वो हमने बंद नहीं किए। लेकिन बस एक ही रेस्ट्रिक्शन लगाई है कि कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या कोई NGO अपनी तरफ से किसी तरीके का रिलीफ मटेरियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट नहीं करेगा। जो भी रिलीफ मटेरियल डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होगा या जो भी जिस भी तरीके का रिलीफ ऑपरेशन चलेगा, सब डिस्ट्रिक्ट एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन की तरफ से चलेगा।
People like Noor Begum also complain that after the floods, the army gave them makeshift tents. But now that they have been taken back, they're left shivering in the winter nights. Jammu and Kashmir saw extensive flooding in September. Srinagar was the worst hit. Hospitals were flooded when the Jhelum River burst its banks. Doctors ran out of medicines as they struggled to provide emergency services in makeshift medical centres. Bureau Report, Rajya TV.
Well, that's all in this edition of Verdict 2014. Thanks so much for watching.